now that my robot can move, I made it promise not to try and overthrow humanity. I'm Matt Haas. Welcome to the 353rd episode of What's Going On with Matt Haas. I am building a CNC machine, which is a computer-controlled overhead carving machine. Technically, it's a robot because I send commands to it and it faithfully obeys. I have a video. Let's check out the video of my robot. So here you can see me moving the gantry. There will be a spinny bit in the center of that thing that will move in all directions. And yeah, it is moving. Movement is good for machines that are supposed to move. Let's see who's in the house. Britta Aller is here. She says good morning, Matt and everyone. Jaden's here with the purple heart in the file name. So is Marilyn with purple hearts in the comments. Sandy Archer, my partner in crime, is here. She says exciting. Yes, robots are exciting. I think this is my 5th day of building it. I've logged many hours. I've captured it all on the GoPro, which I'm charging the battery. This is how I have to charge the battery. I need to open the GoPro door and jack the cable in to the actual camera itself because I'm too cheap to buy one of those charging stations that you just sort of drop the battery in and it charges it for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Marilyn says, wow, that's sweet. Fun, fun, fun ahead. I know. Oh. My video is ready to publish. I have an Awesome Wood Things video where I show you the final 3 tests to get this perfect of this carve, these shapes in here. I'm going to show you that. And I tell you the secret to how everything is going to be able to long-term store markers horizontally. There is a clever piece of engineering about that. So that video is going to drop today. I'm also going to work on a video where I explain the geometry of each one of these layers because they're different shapes. And I'm going to explain where each layer touches the pen and explain, here's a behind the scenes exclusive. One of the layers, get this, I hope you're sitting down, one of the layers doesn't touch the pen at all. Why is it there? Why does it have a spot on this product if it doesn't touch the pen at all? I'm gonna be working on that video. And then I'm gonna make the thing, and then I'm gonna publish me making it. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Floyd Fernandez says, you robot is way more cute. But what robot from Dynamic Robot has way more moves? From Boston Dynamics? Yeah. Boston Dynamics robots are terrifying. They are terrifying. Hugh Demand Channel is here. That's with Profit. He's saying hi to everybody. I'm going to keep my robot not self-aware. It's not going to be able to get any grand ideas to improve humanity by eliminating us. Because that's always the premise, isn't it? Like, I'm going to help you by destroying you. The only way to save the planet is to get rid of the cause of the stress on the planet. So out with the humans. Oh, fun stuff. So yeah, I got the video done. I'm just ready to push publish. I'll probably do that around this afternoon because YouTube will tell you when a good time to publish is, and apparently it's in the afternoon on the East Coast. Good morning, everyone in robots. The humans and robots say good morning back to you. Or, robot is an offensive term. The politically correct term is, and I love this term. No one knows about this term and no one uses this term, but this needs to become a thing when the time is right, probably in about 20 years. They're not robots. They're differently sentient. Differently sentient. They're sentient beings, but they're not the same type of sentience. They don't have the same type of sentience as we humans do. So they're differently sentient. Isn't that elegant and charming and just wonderful? There was a sci-fi TV show which most people didn't like. I loved it. I loved the show. They only had one season. I am so bummed. I'm a huge fan of the reboot of Battlestar Galactica. And they had a series called Caprica, which was like the prequel, or, the story of how the Cylons were created. And it went through this process where there was this young teenager who was a computer programming genius, and she wrote the code, and it went through this whole thing, and it showed how the robots started to help humanity, and then they started to really, really get intelligent, and there was resistance. Humanity didn't want this, and then there was this one sporting event where terrorists tried to wipe out everyone who was watching the sporting event. I mean, it was a huge arena, 40, 50, 60,000 people, and the plan was to just, all of them would be, and the robots saved everyone. And then humanity was like, oh, I guess the robots are a good thing. And the world got behind the concept of having robots that were self-aware. And then, years later, well, you know what happened. Anyway, it went through this. I loved it. And they called the Cylons differently sentient. I just thought that was so poetic. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. I want to push to call them droids and go full Star Wars. I'm just joking. If they're robots is the real term. But I just like, if something achieves consciousness in the smallest degree, maybe not consciousness parity with humans, but what if it becomes conscious, just 1% conscious compared to humans? Does it have rights? It's conscious means it's alive. So it's something that is alive. What rights does it have? I mean, this is like a moral conundrum. Mommy Guide is here. Hey, I got you live on YouTube. Great. That's Lala, everyone. Say hi to Lala. I'm just getting ready to go, Lala, but I wanted to show off that my robot made out of wood and metal is movable now. Doesn't look like much, but this is actually a core piece of engineering that's going to make this thing do amazing artwork. All right, I got to go. Drop me a big old like. I promise that my robot will not overthrow humanity. It pinky swore with me. It's like, hey, Matt, look, I promise not to overthrow humanity. I'm like, and I believe it. I believe it. There you go. Love you all. Bye. And look for my video today, probably around 2 o'clock. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.